Hey, hey! How is you? How you be? This here's conservative Jake Mills coming at you again for another edition, as always, with my views from a conservative standpoint. Any of y'all catch that State of the Union address last night? Well, I called it the State of the Nothing address last night. Yeah, I watched old Sleepy Joe make his way through the congressional chambers, up on the front stage, and tried to put forth a vision to make it look like his policies and his agenda were the right way to go to move this country forward. Now, you know that's a lie. Much as he might want to believe it, much as his caucus might want to believe it, and as much as Democratic members of Congress might want to believe it, this course we on now, with them liberal policies, is going to take this country where it don't need to go. Now, I heard a whole lot of talk about how old Sleepy Joe is going to be spending my and your hard-earned tax dollars. I didn't hear nothing about how we're going to get the deficit lowered, seeing as though we're 20-some trillion dollars in debt, I might add. I didn't hear nothing about whether or not we're going to get a balanced budget for once for this year or next year. Didn't hear nothing about that. All I heard was ka-ching, 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 and how my money is going to be spent again and again and again and again and again. How my tax dollars are going to get abused again and again and again. That's all I heard. I heard about infrastructure, and that bill alone was way too expensive. I heard about Build Back Betters. That's way too expensive. Now, I ain't never heard of nothing getting built back better with an out-of-control financial structure and no budgeting. I ain't never heard of a Build Back Better that don't address how we gonna get these borders closed up. I tell you one thing, that's what I love so much about former President Trump. I loved his immigration policies. And now, the funny thing about it is that old Sleepy Joe got in office and just opened up all the borders. Opened them up. Come ye, come y'all. It don't matter whether you're trying to be legal or not. Come on here to the United States, where you won't have to pay taxes. You ain't got to do that. Because we're going to kick it down to our hard-working, blue-collar, middle America folks. We're going to let them foot the bill for you coming up in here, being able to get a driver's license without a background check, being able to get health insurance that I'm going to have to pay for, and you're not even a legal citizen. Didn't hear nothing about how we're going to get this border. And you see, the border situation, now even so old Sleepy Joe knows that former President Trump's policies were working. Because what happened this past January? That border situation got so out of control. Those border agents put up such an outcry that old Sleepy Joe had to walk back some of them policies that he had in place to open up the borders. And he had to put back some discipline and put some rules in place. Pretty much reverted back to former President Trump's border rules. I tell you, we were on our way with former President Trump. We were on our way. Getting that wall put up. Closing up these borders. Getting tough on not only Mexico, but our Central American neighbors as well. We got tough. We said, look here. You keep letting all these illegals come over the border. We're going to restrict your trade back and forth to this country. It might be hard to admit, but this country has the largest economy, most prosperous economy in the world. And you best believe we getting a lot of goods shipped in from Mexico, Guatemala, to Tijuana, and a lot of all them Central American countries. Getting a lot of goods and services transported back. So Trump threatened to close the border there. Now, I never thought it was going to get that far. But sometimes you got to put your foot down so that you don't get all walked all over. That's why we used to get tough on China. Putting the tariffs up. Making them pay what they're supposed to be paying. Instead of getting over on us. They've been getting over on us for years. And this goes back 3 or 4 administrations. I'm not going to throw it all on Obama. No. Much as I loved him, former President George W. didn't do what he was supposed to do. We're getting all that stuff shored up. Didn't do enough. So I didn't hear nothing about that last night. All I heard was talk about spending my money. And more of my money. That's all I heard. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't like nobody else telling me how to spend my money. And I don't like nobody else spending my money without any kind of regulations. And just keep spending all my tax dollars. Letting people abuse the system. I could go on and on and on. Don't even get me started on these entitlements we got to pay for. Welfare. WIC. All that type of stuff. Now, look, I know I don't mind helping out the less fortunate. You come across hard times, okay. But you're not supposed to stay on those programs forever. That's supposed to be a temporary thing to hold you over till you get your stuff together. You ain't supposed to be on welfare, WIC, public assistance for 20, 30, 40 years, for generations. You ain't supposed to be doing that. I didn't hear none of that last night, did you? So, when it comes to that State of the Union or State of the Nothing speech from last night, you can do like one of them rapper guys my daughter listens to. You can miss me with that. I'm interested to see what you all thought about the State of the Nothing speech from last night. Comment down below. Hit the like button. Let me know. Comment. On Instagram or Facebook. Even on, especially YouTube. On YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Look, it's going to take a while. Look, nothing that's worth anything is built without sacrifice. And I've been here on social media, putting my views out for about 3 weeks. Almost a month. I think it'll be a month Saturday. And I don't have a lot of subscribers. I think I got 1 subscriber. Got a few followers on Instagram and Facebook. But you know what? I'm willing to put in the time to build this community and to build this platform. I'm willing to do it. Because I don't see enough people on social media letting you know what they feel from a conservative point of view. I see it, but it's not enough of us out there. So, I got to do what I got to do. And let my views be heard. Let my views, which I know I share with a lot of you out there. Well, that's my time. I'm going on here and get some nice supper and tune in to Tucker Carlson. Ain't nothing better than that. Well, take care of yourself and each other. And I'll see you guys on my next post.